Hello everyone, welcome back to DASEIN. This is going to be the third part of analysis between GDP and GNP. And in this video, we will see how these differences matter, which we discussed in this previous video, and what are their significances. So let's start with the economic analysis. So the GDP is often used as a standard measure of a country's economic strength, but it does not always reflect the well-being of citizens. If a country has high GDP but a low GNP, it means that a significant portion of its economic production benefits foreign companies rather than its own people. For example, many African countries have high GDP due to foreign mining companies extracting resources, but their GNP remains low because profits are taken abroad. So let's discuss our second analysis, which is on the basis of policy making and economic strategy. So the government uses GDP to craft domestic policies, but GNP is the factor which helps them understand if citizens are actually benefiting from economic growth. If GNP is much lower than GDP, it suggests an economy that relies too much on foreign companies rather than its domestic industries. Some countries tries to boost their GNP by sending their citizens abroad and send remittances back home. For example, Philippines, where overseas workers contribute significantly to the economy. Our third analysis will be on the basis of investment and business decisions. So the investors use GDP and GNP to decide where to invest. If a country has high GDP but low GNP, it might indicate great business opportunities for the foreign companies, but fewer opportunities for the local entrepreneurs. On the flip side, a high GNP suggests that the country's citizens are doing well globally, which can indicate strong national industries and global competitiveness. Our fourth analysis will be on the basis of social and development perspective. So the GDP measures the flowing money in an economy, but it does not indicate how wealth distributed among peoples. If the GNP is low, it means that the citizens are not earning enough despite strong economic activity. And this can lead to inequality and social unrest. The countries with the better GNPs usually have better standard of living. Their citizens are earning more whether at home or abroad. So the final thought here is that GDP and GNP are like two sides of the same coin. GDP tells us how an economy is in terms of production, while GNP tells us how well its people are actually doing. Depending on what we want to analyze economic strength, income distribution, or national wealth, we need to look at both. So I think it is the enough analysis of GDP and GNP. Let's end this series now. Thanks for watching.